Okay, let's open another box. We haven't done this in a while. Little background here. This is a record player that I got off of eBay. Came from Birmingham, Alabama to Mississippi. This was bought and paid for about 3 weeks ago. After 2 weeks of not hearing anything from the seller, no tracking number, no nothing, I opened up a case with eBay, an item not received case, because in my mind that's just inexcusable. When you pay for something instantly, then they need to get on the stick about sending your item out, or at least communicating with you as to why the item hasn't been sent out. Well, when I opened the case, a tracking number magically appeared, and then about 4 or 5 days after the tracking number was created, they got around to dropping the package off at FedEx. However, I can tell it is not packed worth a darn. It sounds like they just threw the record player in a oversized box. I can hear the thing moving around inside. So let's open it up and just see how bad this really is. Yeah, look at this. No packing whatsoever. Just throw the friggin' thing in a box. Totally careless. Well, needless to say, they won't be getting positive feedback. In fact, all because I'm in the Christmas spirit, they may only get a neutral feedback and not a negative. Because there's just no excuse in this kind of thing. Lid's not even attached to the thing. Let's see how bad it's torn up. Well, you see we got a dent here on the front. That can be fixed, but still, that could have been avoided had they packaged the thing worth a darn. Okay, let's power this up and see how the internals fared over the bumpy road. We're rotating, have a noisy drive mechanism, is to be expected. Hell, it functions, but it needs the usual overhaul. Yeah, I think I can probably pull this dent back out, but I'm not happy about crap like this. It could have easily been avoided had the idiot that sent this to me took the time to pack it correctly. This is just another one of those situations where all they care about is getting your money, and that's that. So what if it arrives broken? Okay, here's the inside of the player. It looks like the date code on the motor is 1966. This is an earlier solid state unit, obviously. The newer ones had a little smaller amp board mounted up here on the front here. This one obviously has a larger amplifier chassis. I think there was one earlier than this that was actually wired point to point. And you can see it uses TO3 cased output transistors. And the date code on this filter capacitor is 35th week of 67. So that's what we're going to go with. We'll say this player was made probably mid to late 1967. Okay, I'm not going to do a full restoration of this record player right now. This was mainly just a, shall we say, an educational video on the reality of the stunts eBay sellers pull regarding shipping, as in how not to ship a record player. Only thing I did to this record player today was I sprayed a little control cleaner in the volume and tone pots, and I put a couple of drops of oil on the center spindle bearing.
Like the boys in the band, they're all my favorites. When I make my move to her room,
but it sounds decent. And something else I thought of over the years, I've heard a lot of people blame the shipping carriers for poor handling of packages for the reason they got broken. Well, I'm going to have to say that over the years I've had pretty good luck with the shipping carriers. Yes, sometimes they get a little slow in delivery, but I've had pretty good luck with things arriving intact, even stuff that was not packaged well. The few things that I've had arrive broken were busted because the people that sent them didn't pack them worth a flip. And what people don't realize is when the packing is not adequate, the carrier will not honor an insurance claim. For example, if I tried to file a claim on this record player for the damage right here and showed FedEx the box that it was sent to me in with no packing material, they'd laugh me out of the office, and then I'd be stuck trying to get my money back from the seller or eBay or PayPal or whatever. So, you know, I've had enough garbage take place with this seller anyway. I'm just tired of dealing with them. I'll fix the damage myself, and I just won't buy anything else from them. And they will get left appropriate feedback. Okay, that ought to do it for this video. One day we'll do a restoration video of this thing. And with that said, Merry Christmas and more to come later.